Hey guys, it's Dr. Kirby here, and we're back with another video. So today is December 29. Woo woo! And I'm going to be making a comparison of Star Guardian Seraphine and Mythmaker Seraphine here. Considering I'm lazy to edit, we're just gonna do like a live reaction comparison, by splitting the tabs in two. So let's get into it. This was someone on my patch 4.0 skin reactions. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. Commented, What's After Like commented, can you do a skin comparison of Star Guardian Seraphine and Mythmaker? Well, now that she has a epic skin comparison, I think it's good that we talk about it. So let's begin. Also, if I go MIA for like a week, I've been playing my 3DS, okay? I just got into playing the 3DS because of like, it's such a long story. You know what? I'm so obsessed with the 3DS at the moment. Let me know if you have a 3DS and if you use it. But yeah, let's get into the models first. Okay, let's look at the models. They look the same face-wise, but to be honest, I don't know why. Maybe because she's like wearing like more tight clothes, she looks a little skinnier here. I don't know. I mean, it makes sense. She is wearing puffer clothing. You can see her arm here. It's the same size. That just was just a random thought. But yeah, I mean, the hairs, like I said, the hair modeling is the same. By modeling, I meant like the rigging at the back. So if you play like a normal Seraphine, the no Seraphine skin, she will have that same animation, And I mean, they look different. Her cheeks look so different here makeup wise as well. And her eyes, she looks more like KDA Seraphine eyes. This looks like unique. I feel like they made something different with her face over here. But yeah, let's move on to let's look at her model from a zoom out perspective. Yeah, let me look at the height. Maybe she looks a little smaller here. Maybe because her stage is a little bigger. I think her stage is a little bigger. Yeah. I don't know. She looks a little older here than here because of the darker neutral colors. But I don't want to get into the lore of that. Maybe she is like a little younger here than here. Maybe she's like a being or something. Like always the lunar skins have some weird stuff over here. We're not gonna do the recalls because they're different. Let's look at the home guard actually. Let's look at the home guard. Oh, they didn't do the home guard here? Really? They didn't do home guard here? I guess that it's she has the I think she has a home guard because it's Star Guardian, obviously. So that makes sense. That's kind of sad though. So there's more value in that at least. But let's look at the auto attack. Okay. Wait. Oh, I forgot to mention, mind you, that this skin was earlier developed than this, obviously. Or they could be both developed at the same time. It's just a matter of who's putting in the more effort, I didn't see her auto attack properly. Okay. Like in terms of this, they're pretty equal. But this one's like a star with like I think that's like a beam of light. There's more oomph in this than this. You can see more colors here. You can see the opacity closing into like the darkness over here. Is my mouse showing? Yeah, this one is a little more like half-assed. So, she gets her point. Let's look at the first skill. Let's see. Oh. Okay, we got that swirly swirl. Okay. Okay, from the get-go, this wins, obviously, because there's more oomph around it. Sure, there's that bounce, like her Star Guardian pet, but there is that too here, the bunny, right? The bunny rabbit? Oh, the butterfly. The butterfly is there. And there's more VFX here with the swirls. Ooh. Yeah, let's look at here again. You can't There's two like orbs here, but you can't really see anything else there. There is something here, these swirls over here. I don't know. They're not being subliminal, you know. Let's see it again. There's that wave. Okay, there was something there when it bounced. And that's it. And then they're stars. But I kind of like how they approached this here. Yeah, I like it. Feels more smoother to me. Okay, now let's look at surround sound. Okay, let's look at that first, the first part. Okay, that. Let her do it again. Okay. Let's look at the shield. Like I said, this is what I said in the reaction. Look at these. Look at the top of these every time. Every time. Just to emphasize that it's spherical. You know, to be honest, they're kind of equal in that sense at least. So for the non-echo version, I think we'll give this one. I think this makes more sense too in terms of like the Lunar New Year vibe. But this also makes sense in terms of like the team. Excuse me. There is also some like stars there. Yeah, there's some stars there after. Let's see hers. She doesn't really have that, but I don't know. I kind of like it more here. And this one is a little more brighter. As you can see that, the brightness. It's a little brighter than here. I think they learned their lesson from this because they lowered the brightness from this. You know. Okay, let's see. I mean, oh, there's sparkles here. That's actually nice. Let's see this shield here. They also have it as well. Okay, let's see the passive one. The Hallelujah. This one. Okay, we got that over here. Okay. Wait, let's see it. Okay, is that her? Wow, they didn't really put much green into it. Can she do it again? Yeah, you see the green. You immediately see the green when you see the passive, right? Yeah. Yeah, you immediately see it. I don't really see it being emphasized. Sure, there's that light, that beam of light over there, but it's not popping. This pops, the green pops more early here. This one is very minimal in terms of like the green. The thing I like about skin sometimes is that the indication is clear. You know, like, oh, she's gonna heal, you better be in it. But sometimes you can't see it. You know when the passive is gonna be, but your teammates is not gonna know that. You know, you have to move forward to them, but you know, this is just my competitive side talking, but you know. Okay, let's look at the no. Oh, I went to Tagalog there. Let's see the passive thingy. the thing going around. Obviously, once this is giving me KDA, so that kind of like cancels it out. Imagine if this was blue KDA, with that blue purple effect that they always have in that skin line, that Pantone color. Also, let's look at this has more effect on the bottom here. Yeah, they don't really give much compared to this. See, look at the bottom here is being emphasized. And this is a little bit more bigger. They really decrease the size of the passive here. You know, I mean, it doesn't matter what the size is, but I guess it's a little too disorienting when you're like looking at that. I don't know. That's just me. Especially if you're playing. I think if you're playing on like a phone, the bigger is fine. But I play on a tablet, which is also fine. I don't know. There could be some people that could be bothered by that. You know, the over exaggerated ones. You know. I mean, I like the subliminal opacity of the second skill here. I'm wasting my time on this, but that's what I'm trying to say. But at least here, the opacity here is subliminal, like you can't see it, but here at least you can see it, even though it is opacitized. That's not a word. And you don't really see the green much. I kind of like the green much to prompt up more. Anyway, oh, this is the one we need to talk about. The beat drop. If you haven't seen my Star Guardian comparison to KDA, let's talk about this one. The beat drop. That immediately, the difference already, you can see it. This is KDA Seraphine's asset. They just changed it orange. Look at that. Wait, I wonder if it has something on the front. It doesn't really. It does it. Do you guys see it? I don't. This one. Notice how they made. Oh, wait, I need to replay this one. Um, they kind of made it less more slick. I don't know. Like there's like I need to reanimate. I need to replay this part. I don't know. Look how curvy that is. Whoop. And then this is a bit more like they like expanded the width of the wave a bit, which is not gonna change anything. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna affect the like. It's gonna be broken or anything. It's like, oh, it's a pay to win skin. I don't think so because it's already like scaled. I guess they just decreased something in the size within the release of the skill, but yeah, they made it less bumpy. There's like instead of a mountain, it became a hill. That's what I'm gonna say. That's the one I'm gonna compare. And they changed the design a bit. They removed the lines. I know there's lines here because it represents this, but there's lines here as well. By lines I mean like the passive, see? But that doesn't matter anymore. I guess they didn't care. You can see there's more on the trail end here. There's more VFX on the trail end here. You don't really get anything from here. It's in the beginning, but that's when it on hit, you know? Let me replay this part again. I'm glad that they changed that. I get the reason why maybe they didn't want to change it from KDA because of the passive root thingy, but you know they don't really care about that now, which makes sense. Obviously, it's a skin. The passive shouldn't really be changed. That doesn't mean that the VFX has to be the same. You know. I don't even base Seraphine doesn't have that. So you know, that was just lazy because base Seraphine doesn't have that. You know. I need to play with the OG skin more. But yeah. This is a bit more clean, you know, more, you know, kind of like clean cut. This one's just a copy paste. But, you know. Also, I muted it. There's no sound because, you know, we're looking at the VFX here. Okay, now let's talk about the ultimate. Also, I'm not talking about the sounds because the sounds vary. You know, you might like the sound, but I might not like the sound or like that. So it's just part of the skin. You know. Let's see the ultimate. Okay, that's that. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the runway. They didn't really add this one looks like borders to me, right? And this one's just like straight. Wait, let me take a sip of mine. Let's look. Sure there's that orange, purple, and the sparkles, yes. But it's a little bland here on the sides, don't you think? Yeah, there's the effect here, whatever. This one, at least they sacrificed the size of this ultimate to make it more like clean cut and do the moon shape. Let's see that again. What's the size of it? Actually, it's still smaller, but it's smaller, but it's still being. It acts like it's this. It's that the size of this is like edited like this here, so that the wave looks the same size, or maybe it's the same size because they don't want to make it like a pay to win again. But yeah, you can really see the trails here, like the making the X compared to this. I mean, you can see that in general. The jellyfish look, that's what I want to know. Actually, this looks more bigger than that, to be honest. Let's see it again. Yeah, they actually made it look smaller. It looks more like a sharper turn. This one is a bit spread open. That's a little weird. VFX there. This is cute. That's cute. Honestly, they're both equal, but this has more oomph. You can see more designs in the pattern here on the border. See, you see that diamond here from here? That was this, but then they added more oomph here. That's nice, but they didn't really make an extra effort here, so that's kind of sucky. Let's look at the spotlight. Spotlights are pretty much the same. Different lighting. The light. Oh, let's see it. There's no VFX in the lighting compared to this. And looking at the hearts. Let's look at the hearts. its musical notes. I like this one more. She put hearts. There's more emphasis on the charm here. The charm here is just like a glitter border. That's pretty much it. Eh. Okay. This one wins in my opinion, to be honest. I don't know. What do you guys think? Star Guardian seems more like they're playing on like like opacity. That's what I keep saying. They keep playing on the opacity. Even the supervillain skins have this effect. Maybe because it's like PC doesn't really play with this because it's PC. So they really don't have they have a limit in how they make their skin, I heard. Like a limited amount of megabytes or something. That's why they don't do color chromas with abilities because it's gonna like crash in air quotes. But I think in phones you really have to be limited, you know? One, limited because you don't know the device if it's gonna like work on certain older devices. Number two is you know, it could be just, I'm trying to think of the word. They could be just like new to, how do you call this? The coding and stuff. You know, we don't, like I said, or like in previous reactions, we don't have Diego yet because they don't really know how to code him properly. With that mechanic. I mean, Echo was here before Diego, but they got that the what's that? The clone thing for his ult to be working. Silas is gonna be also having gonna be a long time to come here, and Nico as well. If Nico comes here early, but in 2023, they fixed it. They understood how they coded. So for now, at least, rather than making half-ass skins, they're trying to find ways to alleviate the quality of the skins by using some tech that kind of makes it look cool, but it doesn't really like harm the system or the game or people's phones or, you know, the memory. You know, that's kind of smart at least. You know, that's why some skins, I was playing on the I'm gonna use my 3DS as an example. I was playing on the 3DS. I was playing Tekken Prime 3D, and I noticed that I was playing my main characters obviously, and I noticed that her VFX are the same, but they look low quality. So I think that's what Riot is trying to do in Wild Rift, at least until, you know, phones are gonna evolve more. There's gonna be probably a higher graphic setting, you know, and that means they're gonna work hard on it, you know. So it's gonna take time for them to fix, you know, like not fix, improve on the quality that they actually want on the skin to a PC player coming from who's playing mobile. I think I don't really see that as a low quality thing because we can't really reach the aspects of a PC in terms of like the VFX. You know, we don't have RTX 4K whatever. So, you know, also in the end of the day, like these two skins are different thematically. So I may be complaining about like, oh, this opacity here, but that doesn't mean it's a bad skin though. You know, it's just how the skin is being shown. They're showing us how you want to perceive it. You know, this is how we see it, the Star Guardian Seraphine skin. Was our vision. And then this Mythmaker, you know, it's a lot of, you know, less opacity, a lot of more patterns, etc. Because there's a bunny, you know, like there's a bunny over here, you know, that's what they're emphasizing, you know, origami, paper cutting, red paper, you know, like that was the goal, you know, fans. So yeah, so I think these both are equal, but some execution was improved on this Mythmaker compared to Star Guardian, but that doesn't mean Star Guardian was a bad skin, you know. Who knows? Star Guardian could be rushed because you know how a flop the Star Guardian event was on PC, and you know how messed up the event was there. So you know I won't be surprised that some skins got loved more than the others. To be honest, if I had to rate, minus Zyrakod, Misfortune, and Ari in the Wild Rift skins, I think that what's the word? I think Oriana was first, Senna was second, Seraphine was last. They put more effort on Oriana and Seraphine, and that's true. One, I have the Senna skin, and it's very nice. You know, I was gonna get the True Damage skin, and that didn't happen because it was, I bought the Senna one with the border, obviously, and then, you know, that's how it is. But yeah, oh god, I debated for so long. What do you guys think of Mythmaker and Star Guardian? You know, for the finale, let's just hear the ult sounds. Let's see it. Okay, you're like, oh, woo, I don't know. Oh, I forgot. Okay, that's she. Okay, she has a one up. Sarah Alt on YouTube posted, and even Wilder Skin Spotlights posted the themes for. Let's check it out. Posted the audio for Seraphine. They both are unique in their own way. To be honest, both are equal actually. Because you know it's different music, but Mythmaker gets a win here because I know when Seraphine gets a new skin, it's gonna be tied to an event which has the same music. KDA All Out was more. Star Guardian was the what's that? Hold on something. The Star Guardian event music video, that the anime one. That was her passive music, I think. I don't know what music event is coming to PC. I doubt. But if her music is just unique from her, she wins it. Because other skins from Seraphine on PC, Ocean Song. Ocean Song wasn't used on anything. Graceful Phoenix. Graceful Phoenix was her same vocals, but it was what was that? Graceful Phoenix was her default skin vocals were just a unique music over it, which is nice, which is actually underrated. I actually like that one in terms of like the passive music, but you know, if she ends up being just unique, which I doubt because they're gonna probably use her in an event or something that passive music, she gets a one up on it, and the fact that they just made it for her makes it so much more nicer. But yeah, whew, that was a 21-minute debate on skins. I know we didn't do the VFX, but you know, that's how it is. You know, we're here to look at the quality and how Riot has improved in the last few months because it's only it's only been like what 6 months, 6 months since the not even 6 months, 4 months since Star Guardian. So you know, I decided to make a video on it. But yeah, what do you guys think of the sound effects from these two skins? Let me know because I need to hear them once again. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this discussion of these two. And I know this was a sloppy video because, you know, I just did this and not edited anything. But, you know, it's nice to discuss, you know. Also, thank you to Lisa Rinna Eminem. What was her name? What's After Like for the suggestion. You know, I wasn't gonna really make a video today because I was lazy. But you know what? For the sake of just pumping a lot of videos before 2023, why not? You know, yeah, and I know I haven't posted a lot of gameplays yet. What to do? If you guys have any other video ideas in the comments, if you guys have any other video ideas, please leave them in the comments. If you guys want more skin comparisons, because you know that's not really talked about. People make videos on it, but they just show it. They don't really talk about it. I'm here to talk about it because I value your money. And you should be wise on what you should buy. But then again, in the end, it is your money, so I shouldn't be one controlling you on what to buy. But friendly advice is nice, and you know, in Tagalog we say it has to be sulit. You know, we love the value. So yeah, and that's also why I prefer program Soraka over Stargazer Soraka. You know, but that's a discussion for another video. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys like it. If you don't. Subscribe and make sure you and donate to my coffee if you guys want to support the channel in the long run, aka 2023. But yeah, I have to get back to my 3DS. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.